rough and ready video quality that you're going to be experiencing in this video. We're trying to get this done as quickly as possible just so we can, well, start building more stuff and start bringing you more smart home. I think that's a fair enough excuse. Let's open up the Elegoo Neptune 4. This is a relatively new printer. It only started shipping last week. Actually no, it only started shipping on Monday. This was a pre-order and I am very excited to have this printer. Basically it's the Ender 3 over there, about the same price, but a lot of new features and much more designed to be easy to use. So I'm going to start opening this up and you're going to watch as I build it. Hopefully I don't run out of space on that memory card. If I do, that's going to be quite unfortunate. Always practice life safety. Well, I scratched it a couple times. That's why there's fun here. Okay. Big box. Big printer. Ho 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 ho. So, first thing we've got is the manual. I'm very glad it's still a paper manual. A magnetic stand for the touchscreen that this printer uses. We have a holder for the filament. This does come with a tiny bit of filament, but generally you shouldn't use the filament that comes with the printer, so we're not going to. Power cable, just a standard kettle plug. This is the arm that the filament extruder stands on. You can have 2 filament spools on here, but it doesn't include that and we're not going to, because we just print in blue. And we have this. This is the cooling fans for the parts. Normally on 3D printers you don't have 4 of these attached to the back. Good. It's a little bit stuck in. The Z-axis can come out. So in this side, no, that's connected to that. Okay. Right, well over here we have the touchscreen. So this is what we call the bed. The bed is what you print onto. Oh my god, you can actually see me. The bed is what you actually print onto. And this is a very nice bed. It has nice and smooth movement. It is wobbling a little bit, like they mentioned in that warning thing, so I'm just gonna have a look at that in a little bit to see what I need to do to fix that. We're not going to take apart this any more than we absolutely have to, just because I want this to just work the first time. Last time I built a printer, I actually went in and looked at all the individual parts, and I think I may have broken it doing that. Neptune 4 assembly tutorial video. On the very fancy. So, we're going to have to use a combination of both because it doesn't tell you which screws you need in the video, but it's effectively just saying, put the top bit on the bottom bit. I can do that. I am mildly worried about that because it's just standing up with no screws, which I suppose is a good thing, but you know, it's not like relaxing. Well, that was a bit dramatic. Okay, so we put the frame together and it is now properly like sturdy. I can shake my monitors with it. So let's move on to the next step. Nope, that's a lie. Okay, so next up they want us to put the touchscreen on. So we have the touchscreen base, the 2.5mm hex wrench, which I'm assuming is that one. There we go. 3 screws in, and I'm assuming this will just say, put it on. Oh, right, okay, this has changed. So in some of the pre-release videos, they showed it going in with T-nuts, which are kind of a pain. It actually now just has 2 screws right in the center, which I think is fair enough. You're not really going to need to realign these, so I would argue that's a pretty good thing. Right, now we need to put in cables. This is the big old extruder cable. Now unfortunately, a lot of these cables don't have labels that you would want. Actually no, these ones do. I think I was being a bit exaggerative there. It's not really most of them, it's just a couple. Just 3 screws left and then the printer is ready to turn on, pretty much. So from what I've heard, this extruder part gets loud. which is fair enough given the speed that this printer prints at. You shouldn't really have it at the highest setting, but you know, loud. Right, now I'm going to start plugging in all of these tiny little cables. And I'm not going to show you that part because it's boring as hell. Right, that's in, that cable is in, that cable is in, that cable is in, that cable's definitely in. That cable's in, that cable's in, these cables are in, that cable's in, that cable's in. Okay, we don't have any of the defects, so our nozzle does not wobble and the printer head does not shake. They put extra foam in to avoid that, which I really appreciate. But that means we're ready to turn the printer on. So we're just going to plug that in. And we are going to turn the printer on. I'm going to remove the cover. Very nice now, very nice. Put it down there. Let's turn it on. Nice and quiet when it's not running. It's quieter than the other printer, though those fans aren't on yet. Should we turn them on? Oh, they're not on. We'll turn them on in a second, you'll hear them. We've got a little loading screen. You probably can't see that. Should I bring the camera over here? I think I should bring the camera over here. Okay, we have our settings here. We have print, prepare, settings and level. I like how responsive this is. Temp, extruder, you can set the temperatures, you can pre-prepare them. We can move it around, so say for instance we want to move it 10 millimeters, we can move X. That is fast. And then we can go put down. I think it's just going to want us to home it. So we will do that. Very quiet stepper motors. Nice and quiet. And it also has like an auto leveling thing, so it can level itself without touching the bottom of the bed. I'm just gonna switch that out. It's on the move. Now the reason it's taking so long is because it was right at the top. You normally wouldn't have it right at the top. But hey. Very quiet, very impressive. And we can turn the lights on, because it has two lights. It has a headlight up here, top light. You can't really see it, hold on. Nope, you still really can't really see it. It's quite big. Headlight, there you go, you've seen it. And a little observation light down here, which is right at the bottom for the print. But first, here's the fans. It's quite loud.